A storm is brewing over Europe as Hungary prepares to break ranks with the European Union, signaling a dramatic shift in its foreign policy approach. Viktor Orbán, Hungary's fiercely independent prime minister and a vocal ally of Donald Trump, is setting the stage for a new chapter in Hungary's relations with the United States, one that could reshape the continent's political and economic future. Orbán's announcement that Hungary intends to sign a separate trade agreement with the Trump administration marks a pivotal moment in Europe's fragile unity. In a recent post on X, Orbán made his stance clear. We need to make an agreement, a deal, to preserve our economic relations with the United States. And a really good deal can be made by those who not only know, but also respect each other. The Hungarian leader, long critical of Brussels, has made it evident that Hungary is ready to engage with Trump's America on its own terms, even as the European Union braces for tough negotiations with the US.
The European Union faces difficult months ahead, and the bureaucrats in Brussels are going to have a tough time. We need to make an agreement, a deal, to preserve our economic relations with the United States. And a really good deal can be made by those who not only know, but also respect each other. We always knew that President Trump would return, so we were prepared. We are constantly negotiating, and we will make a good deal with the new administration of the United States. And what about the bureaucrats in Brussels? You've made your bed, now lie in it.
Orbán's earlier comments reinforce Hungary's superior relations with the US, Russia and China, claiming that the EU is increasingly isolated in comparison.
We have the best relationship with the new US Republican administration in the whole of Europe today. We have the best relationship with China, and we have the best relationship with Russia. Hungary is not isolated. The European Union is. The European Union is at loggerheads with the new US administration.
Orbán recently observed at an EU summit in Brussels that while Europe is aware of the Trump tornado approaching, many EU members remain in denial about its inevitable impact. He was unrelenting in his critique, pointing to the sweeping changes Trump has already set in motion. Orbán warned that the EU's traditional approach is ill-prepared for what's coming. Meanwhile, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen struck a more conciliatory tone, asserting that the EU would protect its interests amid rising tensions with Washington.
We need to be bold. We need to be agile. We need to engage. We might have to engage in tough negotiations, even with long-time partners. And we might also have to work with countries that are not like-minded, but do share some of our interests. Because the basic principle of diplomacy in this new world is to keep our eyes on the goal. That means finding common ground with partners to a mutual benefit, and accepting that on occasion we will have to agree to disagree. The ambassadors, this will be all the more important as the world becomes more dangerous and as economic competition speeds up.
However, von der Leyen's promise of tough negotiations may ring hollow for many in the EU, where the bloc's influence is seen as waning as the Trump administration redraws the lines of global diplomacy. As Hungary takes its stand, Europe faces a crucial test. Will the EU remain united or fracture under the pressure of shifting alliances? Orbán's bold move could reshape the future of European diplomacy.
Nem akarunk kihívás Európa számára.